What's poppin', yo? It's your boy Toon, and we're back with another video. Today talking about my thoughts on the new game, MultiVersus. If you haven't heard about it, been under a rock, it's been everywhere. Twitter, Discord, social media, all that. So yeah, I'm gonna be going over my thoughts of what I think should change or what I want to see in the future and what I think of it in general. So before we get into it, make sure to subscribe if you're new. If you're old, tell your friends to subscribe. Let's get to 100 subscribers. Come on. But yeah, I appreciate it if you do subscribe or just watch. Leave a like, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna go in and get into this. Thank you all for watching and let's go. Alright, so first off, overall, this game is, of course, a Smash clone, but it's like pretty much one of the best Smash clones that are out there. Of course, you have, the Nick All-Stars, that kind of fell flat on its face. It had a very good start, good launch, a lot of hype surrounding it, but it was a little bit too jank for its own good. The content wasn't all there, and I liked some of the ideas they had, some of the characters, like my main April, but it just kind of fell flat on that. Like, just the presentation just wasn't there. It felt unfinished at that, and you had to pay for it. Unlike this is free. You got Brawlhalla. I'm not gonna talk about that. You already know how Brawlhalla. If you like it, you're literally 12. Don't shower. You need some sun. You need some friends. You need to talk to people. Get some help. Sure, you might have money, but you're soulless. Pretty much out of the Smash clones, this is one of the most unique, and I applaud them for doing that. Overall, it's like a team-based game, so 1v1s aren't the main thing you want to go for, but you can, it's an option. Glad they have the option, but just based off that alone, the team-based, that just separates itself from like Smash in general, even the Brawlhalla, the rivals, or all that. It's cool to see like pretty much how polished this game is, presentation-wise and reference-wise. Now that that's out the way, so now I'm gonna go over some changes I want in the game. So first off, I'm gonna talk about the movement. At first when I saw it, I was like, oh, this game's a Brawlhalla, it's gonna be super floaty and all that, but when you play it, it feels way more better, more responsive than I thought. And it's floaty, but it's not. It's kind of in the middle of floaty, fast volley. And it's kind of off-putting for me to watch and play, because I'm like, well, it looks this, but it plays like this, so it's like, it doesn't like convey well, but it's still pretty good overall movement wise. I just wish it was a little more fluid in the air. Sometimes it can feel a little jittery whenever you're doing like your dashes and stuff, and the fast fall. Like the fast fall, this is cool, but it just like, it doesn't look fluid and looks kind of just jittery, especially with some of the online stuff that's been happening. It's kind of jarring, but other than that, I think it's pretty fine. But what they should do is kind of like increase ground movement speed for some characters. Not for all characters. Not all characters need insane ground speed. I wish there was like kind of a walk or a dash. Like it's just like one movement, and kind of like dash attack. Since there's no dash attack in the game, that kind of takes away from that. Like there's no burst. There's just like, it's mainly just jumping in the air, which that's fine. They increase movement in the air for that reason. But I would like some ground options too. So if they can add a dash attack, I would like that more for a dash attack, but if they don't, I guess that's fine too. Alright, next, it's kind of a weird thing to me in this game. It's kind of, I've been thinking about this more and more that I've been playing. It's how the knockback is. It's kind of weird. Like, say they're at 100, you knock someone off. It's like I feel like they don't go anywhere, and it's like, it's very weird whenever some stuff lands and that goes far, and stuff that lands and you go nowhere. So I guess it's based off the charging. I don't know what I'm going to die or not or live, because this game is, it's like floaty but not. When you're getting knocked back and you're off stage, you just fly and you're kind of just like stuck there. It's like, whoa, in this like freeform state. You don't know if you're gonna live or not, and it's like there's no way to actually tell that. So it's just like kind of an indication, when you're gonna die, or like kind of like a set rule or priorities. I want them to be explained, like, when did this kill? I know the game's new, we can figure that out, but like, when did this kill? When is that kill? And it's like, how does it look? Like in Smash, you can know by the look and the feel of your character when you're gonna die, because of course the impacts, how your character flies and tumbles, the smoke behind them, you would know. There's no indication to know you're gonna die in this game. So it's like the knockback's pretty weird. It kind of messes with combos a little bit too, because like you don't know where they're gonna go or how they're gonna go. Feels like it's like random whether you're gonna die off the side or not, because it's based off the knockback, because you can't tell. You really just can't tell. All right, next, this isn't really a specific gameplay thing. This is an overall game thing. It's about how mashy this game is. This game reminds me of Nick, in the fact that you have a high input rate. But in this game, you have a high input rate, you're mashing, blah, 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 all this, but like, there's like a 95% miss rate and like a 5% land rate. Like, bro, you're pressing more buttons than you're actually hitting. So it's like, This game allows players to pick a character, except if you're not Wonder Woman. Pick a character, mash buttons, and like literally be safe and just get away from it scot-free. So yeah, I wish there was a little more like neutral in this game where they can kind of tone down the mashiness of this game. Like, I guess that makes sense for a team-based game, but it's still just like at this point, if you play it like for hours and hours on end, you will become brain dead because you're just mashing, just like just hitting your controller on your face, just like hoping you'll land something. So that's a little bit gripes I have about the game. It's just like how mashy it feels and like how it feels like this game has no structure, even though it does, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. Next I'm going to talk about is the cooldown system in this game, which is a plus basically. I'm not going to talk down about that. I like how the fact that this game's special moves has cooldown. Like if I do my whip, I can't do it for a period of time. So like I'm mash, I can't do it for like what, maybe it's like 8 or 9 seconds, 8, 9, 10 seconds. So that I like that. So it locks behind character strengths behind those cooldown moves. So there's a character who needs their move in the cooldown. His name is Tasmanian Devil. I don't know why his spin attack isn't one of his cooldown moves. You make that a cooldown move or something, cause that's OD. Y'all tripping. I like that aspect, so that really separates itself. So it's like you can't mash special moves. So it's like whenever you're in a match, you kind of have to think carefully of when to use your moves and what position, what time. Because like if you use them, when you miss, you really need it for the next kill. And well, now you gotta wait. Now you have to figure out some other options. So in that way, makes players think. That's the only thing makes players think besides just mashing. All right, so next, I would go into character nerfs or changes, but I feel like it's a little bit too early to tell or say. Even though we have a clear idea of who's strong, who's not, I don't want to cry out nerf too early and just kind of just do like the nerf culture. But no, I mean this game will definitely have nerfs and patches and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's a free game, constant updates, so it's like that's bound to happen. But me, I'm not gonna go on that bandwagon and say this needs to be nerfed or whatever. But we'll throw out some, you know, characters that are super strong right now who could potentially get changed later on. So Taz with the spinning move, that needs to get kind of put his spinning move on a cooldown. Superman's armor, he's a little bit too much, honestly. Where's Jake? Jake's forward punch, that's just super spammy. I mean, that's kind of the character, but hopefully they can make it feel balanced. I wouldn't say nerf Tom or anything, because he's just, it'll be weird to nerf him because like he has a lot of tools and stuff, so it's like not gonna nerf one thing. It's just he's an overall good character. So if anything, they would nerf like his downer or something to make it like not combo. I don't know, but I'm not gonna really jump the gun off nerfs. It's like, no, let's just play the game, let's figure it out. But there's some strong things in the game right now that could be toned down and tweaked in the future. What I will say about this game in general is the presentation. It was kind of confusing at first, but like once you play it for like a few hours and like the next day you come back on it, it's really clean. It's nice and simple. It looks battle royale-esque, so it's like they got that down. Hopefully they'll have some more themes and stuff for the battle pass, for the UI. But yeah, it looks clean. Menus are nice, it's smooth. Only gripe is like the loading times. That takes a while in matches. I think it's hopefully a beta thing. Hopefully they speed up the load times, because like in between matches you're waiting almost like a minute plus just to get back into a game, so it kind of ruins the flow of the matches. But hopefully they fix that. Overall, this game is enjoyable. It's fun to throw on to friends, just have a good time. It's pretty solid too. I thought I would like hate it, honestly, but when first time I played it first few times, I was like, okay, yeah, I can see myself putting this on and playing it, you know, from time to time. I don't know if I'll take it too seriously because of the nature of the 2v2 and of how stale it can get spectator-wise and player-wise, but it's a good change of pace, honestly, from platform fighters. Yeah, it's a solid experience. I wish hopefully they iron out some of the things, bugs and all that. I'll put some bugs on screen right now.
Oh my god. Wait, what?
Oh, whoa! What the? What is happening?
Please.
Are you? Look, he's taking. What happened? Chat, should I save him? Oh, what the? Yo.
Oh, what the? Wait, what happened?
What was that? Oh my.
Wait, you couldn't
Like,
move?
no, my physics were like broken. See, I have not legitimately lost the game. Like this, that's what happened. Those are some of the things that I experienced when playing the game. There's been a few, but like I was only two I really clipped. And the second one was just some physics breaking. I don't know what happened. I was a little salty, I ain't gonna lie. But it was the game's fault, not mine. But anyway, I encourage all of y'all to get this game and try it out for yourself in July because it's free. Why not? It's just, if you don't like it, cool. If you like it, hey, you know, you have a new game under your belt. So yeah, it's an interesting experience and it's unique. For actually a little content on the side, I'm gonna talk about characters that I could possibly want in this game. I have a few, some I can't think about right now, but so the characters who I would want in MultiVersus, you know, DLC or whatever, would be Lola, Samurai Jack, and the Powerpuff Girls. In some form, I don't know if they'll put them individually, like Blossom Bubbles, Buttercup, you know, maybe their skins or whatever, but I hope they can probably make the three on screen would be kind of weird. I don't know how that would work, but if they put them single and put them, you know, different character in the slots, that's fine, I guess, but they're unique in themselves, so hopefully they can, you know, work that out. But yeah, those are the few characters that I would want in MultiVersus, so hey, Warner Brothers, make it happen. I thank you for watching, hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully this video isn't too long. If it is and you're still here, hey, you're cool. Hey, go and drop me a like and a subscribe. I see you. Stay until the end. I appreciate you. Next video I'm gonna be posting about MultiVersus is why Wonder Woman sucks and how we can fix her. Cause she is an honest character, and that's honestly a bad thing. Cause struggling. She got her little plastic sword trying to just hit people. It's not working. Alright, that's it. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see y'all next time. Good night.